Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with an article and this is going to be about, now I found this out while watching one of my ID channels, okay? This is actually Shanice Kena. As y'all know, if y'all live in Texarkana, Texas and Texarkana, Arkansas done loud, so it blotted out. It got blown, it got taken off the map, yes, okay? I only got state line in Texas, okay? Because you know me and Michael were the king and queen of this city, that he was my husband. But since he lost the game and I'm still alive, I just got Texas in the state line strip, okay? So this is titled, this is how Shanice really look now, okay y'all? Arkansas grants parole to Willie Mae Harris 3 decades after she was convicted for killing her husband. Told you she got married to his dead body. Harris, now 72 and blind, was sentenced to life in prison in 1985. Since she first started petitioning for exclusive clemency in 1998, the state's parole board recommended her for a release 5 times. Okay, that's after she killed Key and she got fucked up. The Arkansas Parole Board had agreed to release Willie Mae Harris, who in 1985 was sentenced to life in prison for the shooting death of her husband, a man she said had abused her for years. Harris, now 72 and blind, had been incarcerated at the Wrightsville Women's Facility southeast of Little Rock for 34 years. In March, Governor Asa Hutchinson cleared the way for Harris's release by announcing plans to commute her sentence and making her immediately eligible for parole. Harris was interviewed by the parole board earlier this month, and the panel announced its decision on Monday. Hell no. You just don't understand the joy that I'm feeling right now, Harris' daughter, Sylvia Harriet Wilkins, told the appeal. Wilkins was 14 when her mother was convicted of first-degree murder. My biggest fear, my daughter here, my biggest fear was burying my mother in prison. She said, just to know that I don't have to do that and she's coming home is such a relief. Harris, who planning to live in Texas with her 2 daughters, me and Kia, will be freed in 45 days at the most, the maximum time Arkansas and Texas are allotted to agree on the pre-years of her parole, according to her attorney. You can hear it in her voice, nothing but joy. The smile in her voice, she's just excited. Wilkins said of her mother's reaction to the news of her release. To celebrate Wilkins, she said she is planning a social distance fish fry for her mother in Shreveport, Louisiana, where Harris is from. They also plan to visit the home of Harris' mother, who died while she was incarcerated. Harris, whose case was chronicled in the appeal last year, had been petitioning for release through exclusive clemency since 1998. The parole board recommended her release 5 times, but no governor who had the final decision agreed. Hutchinson's decision to commute Harris' sentence shocked Harris and her family because in 2015, the year he took office, he denied her petition. Harris shot her husband Clyde Harris in January 1985 during an argument while in bed. After he had accused her of having gonorrhea, he attempted to have anal sex with her, according to her trial testimony. She pulled out a pistol she kept in her purse and started hitting him with it, Harris testified. At one point, the gun went off and a single shot killed Clyde. At trial, Harris told the jury that her husband's death was a tragic accident preceded by years of abuse. When I lie my head down, my husband would threaten to kill me, she testified. And I don't really know what happened. You all believe me, I did not shoot my husband. Though there was evidence that could have proved the abuse, Harris' attorneys, who were court appointed, presented none of it, and Harris was the only person who testified in her defense. Harris would return home to a far different world than she left. She lost her eyesight while in prison and grieved the loss of her mother. Her youngest daughter, Melanie, was 5 when she was convicted. Now she would have to contend with the COVID-19 pandemic, phone finna click off, which she had taken strict precautions against in the last 2 months of her incarceration. She lives in a dormitory and rarely leaves her bed in a bid to protect herself from the disease. Her attorney, Lee Easton, told the appeal, I just want her to out there before she get COVID-19, he said. They said she a great woman though. Okay.